Good morning. Woke up pretty early today to go check out of our hotel and drive up north. So apparently it's raining out here. I don't know what kind of fishing this is going to be. It's going to be some very wet fishing just like in Alaska. Luckily though, it's 72 degrees outside, so it's not going to be too cold. Of course, we're going to be out on the water, so we don't know if it's going to be chilly or not. Before we get to the fishing spot, we're gonna go check out a couple of properties here. Might actually end up moving here in Boston. Just gonna check out this piece of land that has a little house in it just to see if we can go purchase it. Welcome to the Crane Castle. So this was actually built back in the early 1900s. This thing just looks amazing. We're just walking around the grounds right now. This is actually a pretty nice piece of real estate. And I'm pretty sure it's gonna be like in the billions of dollars. We have just arrived at our first fishing spot for the day. We're currently here in the state of New Hampshire. Pretty nice waters today, and this is looking like it's high tide right now. Pretty excited about what we're gonna catch here in this waters, so let's go and get set up. Make my way through these rocks. Giving up on New Hampshire?
We'll be back next time. Be 3-4 years.
3 to 4 years.
We've been out here for about an hour and a half now. No catch, and none of the folks that are on our sides are catching anything. After a short day of fishing, we're out here at this place called Petey's, recommended by one of the locals here. Since it's so hot outside, I ended up getting some cold drinks. Just arrived here at one of the jetties here in Maine. This place is looking really good. There's not a whole lot of folks fishing. Weather is actually pretty nice. Fish. There's a lot of bait fish swimming. We've been walking out here for quite some time now. We're not going to be fishing this spot. There's not a whole lot of activity going on, so I think that's pretty much it for Maine. Currently at one of the local lobster places here in Maine. Live lobsters. What a perfect way to end our day here in Maine. End up going to this Wells Beach Lobster Pound restaurant, and it's actually a pretty good restaurant. They've got some live lobsters. I highly recommend getting their lobster rolls. They're pretty awesome, and their clam chowder is really good as well. If you guys come here, definitely get their lobster rolls and their clam chowder. That was one of the best bait and tackle shop that I've ever seen in like forever. Got everything in there, all kinds of live bait, dead bait, plastic baits, all kinds of stuff, reels, rods for cheap, pretty comparable to Walmart. Today we're actually on our way to one of the fishing spots here in Massachusetts to go fish for striped bass. Hoping that tonight's gonna be the night. So just got back to our fishing spot out here. There's actually nobody here fishing, so maybe it's just the weekday or what, but yeah, it's pretty quiet. The water is kind of flowing from right to left here, going out to the Atlantic Ocean that way. Kaye, it's got this big jig. Kaye's going for her first cast on a very light rod. What happened?
We got stuck and I'm gonna use the last one.
Some kind of structure right there in the middle. Not exactly sure what it is. Seems to be a good spot to fish. Still using the broken tip rod. I'm already using a 2-ounce Castmaster here, which is pretty heavy. And as you can see, I'm trying to bounce off the lure. It's not even moving. That's not a very far cast.
Big fish.
That's the biggest seaweed ball ever. Crazy people and broken rods. Broke the rod that's already been broken.
Bro, but it's been broken and it broke again.
Look at
Look, 3 pieces. Good morning. Currently 5 in the morning here in Massachusetts. We are heading to the fishing spot to catch striped bass.
Just got to the fishing spot. There's not a whole lot of folks. Plan is to go find a spot where these fish are holding.
You see me? We bought a new rod last night from Walmart to see if it worked well.
Kaye's the only one fishing right now. I do not have a rod. Just gonna be the cameraman for right now. Try to fish a spot for a little bit, but no striped bass. Gonna go ahead and keep walking down this little path, see if we can find an okay spot to fish. This kind of reminds me of Valdez, Alaska. All these deadly rocks right here. This type of fishing just reminds me of Valdez, Alaska. It rains quite a bit, a little chilly. Not as cold as Alaska. Rain out here in Massachusetts. It's a little bit different from the rain in Washington. It actually kind of pours here when it rains. Here at the next spot, the water is actually a lot clearer down here than the spot that we were at. It's my turn fishing. We just need one striped bass, just one. We don't even have to land it. Fight it for a little bit and he can just come off. Just one bite, fight it for 5 minutes. Kaye just had a fish on, probably pretty small.
Yeah, a small one.
I think the fish that bit it was the same size as the bait. We are back out again. This is the fishing spot that we actually first caught fish in this area. Kaye ended up getting a lot of fish from here. Look at that, it's black sea bass. Kaye's on a fish. Let's see what kind of fish that is. Needs to be heavier. Pretty good sized cup. Nice. Yep. It's definitely well within the size limit. That's awesome. Kaye's been fishing and ended up catching this crab. Look at that. This guy.
If you don't want me to steam you, don't scratch me. Bye, crab. It's the second day of our morning fishing here in Massachusetts, hoping to catch sea bass, sea striped bass, striped bass.
Kaye is on a fish on. Came off. It was a pretty good bite too. At one of the fishing spots here in Massachusetts, striped bass has got us working so hard. This might be our last opportunity to shoot for striped bass in this trip. Finally gave in, ended up getting a new rod. This is actually an $8 rod. Funny, ended up catching a striped bass on an $8 rod. Very short rod, 6'6". The rest of the folks on my left and right are using 11 feet. We're currently here at the Chase Sapphire Lounge here in Boston Airport. This place is actually pretty nice. It's our first time checking out a Chase Sapphire Lounge. That's their kind of like their main area for food. The bar is actually right behind us. Scan this barcode, order some food. We're kind of speed walking to our gate because we had so much fun at the Sapphire Lounge.